What's good, y'all? Rich Sosa back in a building with another banger. Now, first things first, before we get started, I gotta go ahead and say thank God King Jesus for another day and another opportunity. And as y'all can see from the looks of the title in the screen, today I put together a very unique build in which I'm gonna be calling the two-way offensive heavy playmaker, and the build is actually going to come out to an offensive heavy point. Now with this one today, out of all NBA players, it's going to be reminding me of young star TYRESE Halliburton. And as far as for this build today, when it comes towards our attributes, we're going to get a 99 plus when it comes towards our driving dunk, three-pointer, mid-range shot, free throw, pass accuracy, ball handle, and stamina. We're also going to get all of the elite contact dunks, all of the dribble animations with extra passing styles, and a total of 52 badges. Now this is truly the best all-around point guard build for any game mode and setting. It's definitely special for the fives. All around, this is an elite build in my opinion, and this is a perfect build to pick up and find success with. It's really a user-friendly build. So before we get any further, if it's your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new, smash that like button, turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family, and last but definitely not least, comment down TG for thank God King Jesus and where you're tuning in from, and I most definitely will be sure to get back to y'all with a response. So to get started, the first thing that we're going to do is put this build under the point guard position. Go ahead and put our height to 6'6". Getting into the weight, I'm going to go with 180. And then for that wingspan, let's go with 6'8". Now from here, we are all set to move forward, and the first area that I do want to dive into is going to be our physicals. So getting into the stamina, I think this is going to be the most important. I'm going to put this all the way up to a 99. Getting into that vertical, let's go with an 82. Now all of these numbers are very crucial moving forward with today's build. As for that strength, I'm going to put this up to a 49. Moving up a little further when it comes to the acceleration, let's go with a 73. And then as you can see for the speed, I'm going to put this to an 81. Now remember, if you do your Gatorade facility workouts, we will get a +4 put towards this build. So we'll maintain that 99 stamina, 86 when it comes towards our vertical, 53 strength, also with a 77 acceleration and an 85 speed. Overall, I think this is one of the best builds that you can make when it comes to our physicals. Now let's get into the more juicy stuff when it comes towards the finishing. So for that driving dunk, I'm going to put this all the way up to a 94. Getting into the driving layup, I'm going to leave this as is. Same exact thing for the rest of this area, but as for the standing, let's go with a 44. Now as you can see with these badges, we get gold precision dunker, aerial wizard. You're also going to get others like posterizer. Then you get silver whistle, Hall of Fame two-step, spin cycle, bunny, and slithery. Now a little bit more when it comes towards our driving layup, you also get bronze acrobat, also getting gold pro touch with silver float game, scooper whistle once again. This build on the finishing, I don't think you're lacking anywhere. Now let's go ahead and dive into the shooting. So for that mid-range shot, I'm going to put this all the way up to a 78. Getting into the three-pointer, I'm going to put this up to a 92. And as you can see, when it comes towards our free throw, make sure you go with a 99. Now this unlocks one of the more rare badges in this game, free points on Hall of Fame. Now when it comes towards the shooting, you get gold open looks, guard up, also getting space creator, green machine corner specialist, catch and shoot with deadeye and blinders. Then you get silver agent 3, limitless range with spot finder, and then Hall of Fame claymore and comeback kid. For that mid-range shot, a little bit more of the same. However, you're still going to be able to maintain silver midi magician. Now one thing that I think we all need to take into account with this build is activating your takeover, wearing gear that give you a boost, and also buying individual boosts. That's at least a +10 to 15 put towards this build. Now let's move more down the line when it comes towards the playmaking. Put that pass accuracy all the way up to an 89. Getting into the ball handle, I'm going to go with a 92. And then for that speed with ball, I'm going to go up to a 75. So for these badges, we get silver blow by, speed booster, you also get hyperdrive and triple strike. Moving into the actual ball handle, I think this is very good as well. We get other badges like gold handles for days, unpluckable and ankle breaker, everything that you can need and want. Now for this build, you also will be able to maintain bronze bailout, you get silver needle threader, touch passer, gold break starter, special delivery, relay passer, and dimer. Now for the finishing, shooting, and the playmaking, the offense, I think we are loaded. You get all of the dribble animations, extra passing styles, the ability to shoot from deep, as well as get every single contact dunk animation. Now when it comes towards the defensive end, I'm not going to be lacking here either. So I'm going to go ahead and put this up to a 56 for that interior. Getting into the steal, I'm going to leave this as is at a 35. And then moving into the perimeter defense, I'm going to go with a 75. And to wrap everything up with the block, put the rest of the attributes towards this area. And we're going to get this to a 71 for bronze, chase down artists. Now for that perimeter, you do get bronze clamps, ankle braces, challenger, fast feet, pick dodger, workhorse, and silver off ball pass. I really want to know your thoughts and opinion on this build. Is there anything that you would possibly do to change or make it a little bit better? Now we do get a total of 7 Hall of Fame badges, 20 gold, 16 silver, and 6 bronze. Thank you so much for your support. God bless every one of you. Now let's go ahead and move forward to make sure that everybody made this build correctly. We should be getting these 3 different comparisons. And as y'all can see, together we have created the two-way offensive heavy playmaker coming out to the offense heavy point. Now this is one of my favorite build names when it comes to 2K on next gen. Add up everything of what I previously did mention, and we have a whole lot of potential to look forward to when it comes to today's build. Especially when it comes towards these attributes, pretty much almost everything when it comes towards the finishing, pretty much everything from the offensive side of the ball does have the potential to get into the mid and high 90s. Now before we get out of here, if it was your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new, smash that like button, turn on post notifications to be a part of the rich family, and last but definitely not least, comment down TG for thank God King Jesus and where you're tuning in from, and I most definitely will be sure to get back to y'all with a response. And with all that being said though, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.